Aaron,
Yes?
do you know what this month is?
No.
Okay, this month is February, a Black History Month. So, what do you know about that? Do you have anything to say, or can you tell us some story?
I know Rosa Parks.
Tell me about Martin Luther King Jr.
But Rosa Parks was with Martin Luther King.
All right, go ahead and tell me a story about it.
Because they're both on the same page.
Okay.
Well, I had to say that Rosa Parks was on a bus from a long day of work.
Okay.
And a white person came up to get her seat and get out, but she refused. So the bus driver called the police. Then the police took her to jail. In a couple of years or months, they changed the rule that all white people and black people can go on the same bus.
Oh, wow.
But some people didn't. Actually, I skipped something else. When Rosa Parks got in jail, a lot of black people did not ride the buses anymore because that was unfair. So they did not go on the bus. They had to walk.
Oh, wow.
They walked instead of riding the bus.
So, what can you tell me about Martin Luther King Jr. then?
What about questions?
I'm saying, tell me about Martin Luther King.
That's a little bit long, so I think we need to go for questions for Rosa Parks.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any clues? I mean, not clues, I mean...
Question?
Questions.
No, sir, I don't have any question. I would like you to tell me about
No, I mean, like you know those things on papers? But you have to get the right answer? That's what I mean.
No, I don't. I just want you to tell me about Martin Luther King Jr. I don't know nothing, and people don't know nothing about him. So
some people do.
Some people don't. So we're trying to, give a message for people. Yes.
Oh yeah, some people when they grow up, then they have to look and then they see.
Yeah. So can you tell them
some? This a G.A. Treacle?
Yeah, I will. But can you tell them about that?
Well, okay.
Who is Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King used to be a little kid.
Okay.
He used to play with white people for football.
Okay.
But one time he got sad because that they didn't play with him anymore because the rules of the place said black peoples and white peoples cannot go together.
Okay.
So they stopped. The two friends he had, they did not play with him anymore. He was sad, and he told his mother. She couldn't do anything about it. But when he grew older and older, when he went to a school, he read about someone who was in like China or something, and he wanted to be just like him. He didn't believe in fighting. He believed in being a nice person, and everyone should be exactly the same, and it doesn't matter what the color you are.
Okay.
So Martin Luther, when he growed older, and then he tried his best to do everything, and he went to jail 29 times.
Oh.
That's a lot.
Okay.
So And then when he finally got out of jail and he didn't go to jail anymore, he made speeches and speeches. But one time he made the famous speech of all.
What did he say?
I can tell you a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't remember that much of it.
That's all right.
I have a dream that my 4 children will not be judged of the color of their skin.
On the content of their
Okay, you remember on the content of
their character.
I don't remember.
But okay, what you remember is good.
Very good.
Really, I'm so proud of you. What was it? Oh, I had a question. So, why was Martin Luther King doing all that stuff? What just happened?
Well, he knew. Wait, there's actually more things in the story. Well, he was walking somewhere and someone did not like Martin Luther King still. So they shoot him.
Wow.
With a pistol.
Really?
Yep.
And
people had a cuffing of him. And
unbelievable.
And everyone remembered him, and we made a holiday of him called Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
I know. That's why I was off last week.
It doesn't matter, even though it doesn't matter that you have no school. You have to remember him. That's why
we do.
Is that why you don't have school?
That makes sense now. I'm so proud of you. I didn't know this. I thought it was just don't work. Now I know why.
What is your question again?
My other question is...
No, your first question.
Oh, my first question, you already answered me. So my other question is why, what kind of things, who was doing all these crazy things?
Martin Luther.
No, he was fixing it, you say, but what were they doing?
Well, he was doing because everything was unfair.
For who?
Huh?
For who?
For all the black people.
So who was making it unfair?
The president. He was a white person too.
Very true.
Okay.
He was definitely one of the parties involved.
Was I right about that? I knew it.
Okay. And
that's the end of the question.
So the black people was having a hard time.
Yes. Stop playing football.
All right. So
Pay attention.
But it's making noise.
yeah. Okay. So you didn't answer me.
I did.
Can you explain
What
it
is the
more?
second question?
The question was who was doing all these things to who?
Well,
was it only the president or the people did it too?
Well, the people were mean to the black people and the president too.
Oh.
They were both being mean to, well, the 2 children were...
So the white people was mean to
the black people.
The black people.
But his 2 friends were happy. They did not know that yet. But then
once they knew,
they didn't be with him anymore.
Oh, makes sense.
That was actually an inference.
So now you're telling me white people is mean to black people?
But when he died, some people still do not like him. But a lot of us do.
A lot of us. Oh, okay, including you.
Yes.
Why?
Well, he has real pictures. We write about him in the computer lab.
Makes sense.
And that's pretty much it.
So, do you think now what kind...
Oh, yeah, we even watch a video of him. But no reading books about him.
Okay, I'm about to buy you a good book and you're going to read about it more. But and my last question is now, what do you believe now? You think it's fair now? Everything is good?
Yes. Because now black people have everything. They have computers, they have laptops, they have everything.
What are you?
I'm a black person.
What?
I'm a black person.
Okay. I don't have anything to say about that.
Do you have anyone else?
Hmm?
Do you have anyone else?
What do you mean?
Do you have anyone else except for Rosa Parks and Arnold Luther?
No, it's a Black History Month, so I just wanted you to say something about it. So that's
just black people.
A Black History Month.
So you mean just black people who were trying to save the world? Yeah, when she... Oh, I forgot something about one more thing. About Rosa Parks. Well, when she got very old,
Was she white or black?
She's black.
Is she?
She was
Okay.
If she was white, then she wouldn't be nice to the white people. White people and white people will be together and they wouldn't fight with her.
Oh, okay. So you're white, you're black, your sister is white. How is this possible?
Well, it was illegal for black people and white people to be married.
Oh, so that's why that happened to you.
But just because you got married with my old daddy, that's why we got it. That's how we got it back when Bambrice wasn't here.
Okay.
When he wasn't with us.
I see.
That's why we had Beth.
Okay. Now it's going somewhere.
And if you both
Thank you, Aaron.
If you both get married, then you're both gonna get